Alright guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a startup real quick, 1 second. Okay.
Half a mile, keep right to merge onto I-5.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today, I want to talk about non-union versus union.
Take exit 4 onto North.
It's a question I got from one of my subscribers. I'll throw your name up on the screen if you're coming back to watch this video. Thank you for the idea. So I did a little bit of research, and I was watching some guys talk about union videos, and the main thing that I could come across is just what you're paid. I'm not too sure about the job sites. The job sites look the same to me, from what I know. So basically, what's the differences between union and non-union is what you're paid.
Keep left on North.
The main difference is going to be hourly pay, pension. You get a pension deposit.
Turn left on.
You get more money per hour. You get a pension per hour, benefits, more benefits per hour. You also get, I don't know if there's something extra, but it's health, vision, and dental. Depends on the company, but most companies pay for that stuff as well, so that's not a big difference there. So I think it's mainly just money per hour and pension, but there's also some other things. I'll go over that. There is union dues, but due to how much more money you're making, like either $20,000 to $40,000 more dollars a year, pension, or not pension, but the union dues aren't really a big deal. It's like maybe like $1,500 to $3,000 a year, but you're making $20,000 to $40,000 more dollars a year, depending on the specifics, from what you're making now to what you go to. But there's a huge difference in pay, and so the union dues don't really matter. So then another thing I'm kind of not sure on is, like, depending on how the union works, like you finish at one job and then I think you put your name on the books or something, and that's just basically like a waiting list or whatever. So when you finish a job and you're laid off or something, you put your name on the books for the next job, and then I guess you have to wait for a job or something, and then I'm not sure if you accept that or whatnot, or if you get to choose where you get to go or whatnot, or how that exactly works out. But for the most part, that's all I really know. Non-union, basically you're just working, and then like either a job ends and you get laid off and you find another company, or you just wait for another job either at your company or whatnot. So it's kind of similar in that fact that you're just going from job to job. Hopefully you're at a company that keeps you busy and you don't have to worry about most of that. But I'm not sure how long it takes to go through the books if you're at the bottom, how long that takes to go through all the workers, so that could be bad. But you can go to you can work at other companies as an electrician, you can go in the union you can go to non-union shops when you're on the books to just stay busy and earn money, or I'm pretty sure you can do any other job that you want. So that's not the biggest deal. So I will throw up some numbers on the screen just to give you some more examples and numbers of the breakdown on how much money you make versus union versus non-union. Other than that, it's basically just what you choose and stuff like that. So it's what you prefer and where you want to work. If there was a union in Washington, I would really want to join it probably, because one, it's more money and you get all these other benefits like a pension package or whatever. It's like almost $8 an hour from the video I saw. So I don't know where exactly that video was located from, but they should all be about the same or whatever. So union makes like, I think, $40-something an hour, and non-union is like 35 to 37. But out of that money, you have to pay for your own pension and stuff like that, or your company might match like 4%. But the union, it just puts like 7%.
In half a mile, keep right.
But in the union, they just give you like a 7% or like an $8 per hour pension package. So that's like ends up being like $10,000 to $15,000 a year. for free, so that doesn't come out of your own pocket. And if you work non-union, then whatever you want to put into retirement or 401k or whatever your savings might be has to come out of your own money. So that's essentially coming out of your how much you're being paid per hour. So all right, I'm gonna stop rambling and just get to the figures. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. Alright guys, so this is the video I was talking about. This is wages of non-union versus union, or union versus non-union. This is from a year ago, so bear with me. It's just not the same as it is today. So back then, it looks like they were making $6.86 more cents an hour. Vision and health, I think that stands for, is 9% versus 6%. Pension is basically $7.74 versus 4% match is the best they could find. Health and welfare, I don't know what that's about. But anyways, they give you $2.15 an hour for that. Union training, $3.57 an hour for a total package of $53.64 versus $33.07. So there's like a $28 an hour difference, which totals to a year end of $105,000. I don't know how to say this anymore. $105,129 versus $64,817.20. So the difference is $40,000, and the union dues are, it says right there, $1,522 tax deductible, and that's based on 1,960 hours. So out of that 105,000, you minus the union dues, which is 1,500 or could be 3,000, depends, but you're still over $100,000, and over here you're at $64,000, just under 65,000. So there's a big difference there. So the reason I would join the union is, one, for more per hour, and for the pension. For the rest of the stuff, I could really care less, except for maybe the training, if they have like a training center that you can just go and practice and do cool stuff. So other than that, I don't really care about the rest. So those are just some things I wanted to show you guys. And the other difference is the apprenticeship. The non-union is 4 years, which is what I went through, but it took me an extra year because I was behind on my hours. And the union apprenticeship is 5 years, and the differences in that is, I don't know what they teach you in union or whatever, but I'm sure it's about the same. And I don't know if it's the, sorry, bear with me, it's the rates that you re-rate, or the rank ups or whatever you call it. I don't know if the hours are the same or different, but non-union, what I went through was every 1,000 hours you get a salary, not a salary increase, but you get a wage increase. So whether it's you start at $16 and you go up to $20, and then from 20 you go to 22 or whatever. Theirs is, I think you start out with more money and you raise up more money, or every raise is more money. I'm not sure, but I think their hours are different, like every 1,500 or every 2,000 hours. So you might be lower for a lower period of money for longer, but then you jump up to more money for longer. So I don't know, just some things to consider. So that's all I could come up with, differences between union and non-union. So if there's anything else, if you're a union, let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed, and how job sites are different than union or non-union. Union job sites are different than non-union job sites, if you know the difference, if you worked both. So go ahead and leave me a comment below. Hopefully this is informative. I just did a little bit of research, so it's definitely not the best video, but just wanted to help you out, and let me know what you think. Alright, see you guys in the next one. God bless, have an awesome rest of your day. See ya. Alright guys, so the last thing I wanted to mention was, in the union, I believe they pay for your school, your apprenticeship tuition. Non-union, it's $250 a quarter. It's like $1,000 a year. Maybe add a few books and like labs or whatever, like a welding lab and conduit bending lab and stuff like that, maybe a few extra dollars, but for the most part it's $1,000 a year. Took me 5 years to complete mine because I was behind on my hours, so it's typically a 4-year non-union apprenticeship. Mine took me 5 to get my hours and then test out, but union is 5 years, and then they should pay for your apprenticeship, so that's like an extra $4,000 or $5,000 out of your pocket. So just another thing to consider when you are looking into, if you're looking into the apprenticeship or not, or just want to know the facts like I'm making in this video. So all right guys, thanks, see ya.